Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this will be the second to last time that you see me before the Detroit Lions take on the LA Rams in Ford Field's first playoff game. The reason I'm getting on this is two reasons. One, I hit 18,000 subscribers. I want to say thank you. And two, is the Cleveland Browns met an early exit today at the hands of the Texans. Now, here's what I wanted to say. There's a couple of ways I want to go in this video. One is to say that never underestimate a team, right? So last year, the Houston Texans were the second pick in the draft. Just what we're talking about 9 months ago. They were the second pick in the draft, and they take CJ Stroud, trade up to get Will Anderson, the pick after that. And they're in the divisional round of the playoffs. And now, if you ask me, that put more pressure on the Detroit Lions to win its wild card game as well. The Browns' story is over. Joe Flacco reappeared, his old Flacco self, no pun intended. And just like that, in in-game minutes, gave 14 points to the Houston Texans. And now the Detroit Lions are the last team standing. The last time we've been talking about all these stats and what could have happened, the last time the Browns and Lions had 10 wins in the same season was 1957, which is the last championship the Lions have had. And also, they met each other in that championship game. Browns-Lions, the Browns lost by 1 point, 16-17. And now the Lions are the last team remaining holding that torch. And I truly believe in my heart that they will not meet the same fate as the Cleveland Browns met this afternoon. The Lions have an opportunity today, or by the time you see this video, we'll just say today, have an opportunity. And 24 hours from the time you see this video, from the making of this video, we will know if the Detroit Lions will be one of the 8 teams remaining heading into divisional weekend. Everyone's against the Detroit Lions. Rich Eisen, the entire ESPN crew. I saw Cynthia Freeland is the only individual that I've seen publicly as far as these shows that pick the Lions to win this game. Feels weird with the Browns being out. The Chiefs have eliminated the Miami Dolphins. I expected that to be the case. So if you look back, and I'm not trying to jinx the Detroit Lions. I myself don't believe in jinx and, luck and superstition and stuff like that. So I just go by what it is. As of heading into this, right, the home team typically wins. A lot of times it's very rare that the away team wins. So with the Buffalo Bills hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers on Monday, if the Steelers win or lose that game, which I expect them to do, it will be seeds 1, 2, 3, 4. And I expect that to be the case at least heading into Monday morning, as the Detroit Lions will be victorious over the LA Rams. And I said this on the show yesterday with Rocked On Podcast Network, that tomorrow's game is going to, one way or another, close the chapter. It's going to end the story of Matthew Stafford and Jared Goff. I do believe there will be an epilogue after that. If you ever read a book or played a game, and you'll finish the game and there'll be a brief epilogue at the end. And I think the epilogue will be for this story will be next year when Matthew Stafford comes back to Detroit to play a regular season game. And I think that's when the story will officially be over, is whenever they come back next year. And then, of course, we'll eventually see Matthew Stafford come back and retire a Lion. So, the Browns got assassinated today. The Miami Dolphins were fish out of water. And now we've got a game tomorrow. And if the Green Bay Packers pull off an upset, all Detroit Lions need to do is win. And that guarantees that they will host a second playoff game at home. So with that being said, I'm not sure about the extra ticket yet. We will be doing a pregame tailgate. We're going to do that at 4 o'clock. I'm going to bump it from 2 to 4 because I will be painting my face. I got the stuff. I've tried it a couple times and it looks phenomenal if you ask me. So I'm going to be putting that on, but I want to put it on closer to the time of me leaving. So I'll be doing that, and then we'll get on at 4. The Dallas game comes on at 4:30, and that at that time I will be taking off going to the stadium. So this is it. The next time you see me, I will have a blue face, and we will be talking. I will be on my way, about to be to Ford Field's first ever playoff game. So keep an eye, keep it locked here for information about the ticket. If anything comes up, I'll be sure to let you guys know. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll know there as well. So Lions have a chance to keep the dream alive. The Browns are going home. And I honestly believe that the Lions will not share the same fate as the Browns did today. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. 'Twas the night before. Are you even going to be able to sleep tonight? I'm probably going to stay up as long as I possibly can until my eyes are just so heavy I can't stay up anymore. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. One way or another, we're going to have a lot to talk about.